Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about this from Niche Gamer. Marvel Spider-Man 2 confuses Cuban and Puerto Rican flags. Well, why am I not surprised? After all, Spider-Man here, the game, has been a confusing mess since ever, because they've decided to pander to the woke left, and when you pander to the woke left, you get to hire people who are generally fucking retarded. People who are very, very, very much racist. And when they are racist, this is what happens. Because the left has been very much the definition of racism since whatever. We can always look to Nazi Germany with them being racist, well, communist Russia being very much racist, but also classist. We can see with Che Guevara, who pretty much he didn't like black people. Let's leave it at that. We can even talk about Marx himself, a rabid and vehemently virulent anti-Semite, was also a racist too. So, why am I not surprised in seeing this? And then again, it's a game where they tend to lack American flags. There's a bunch of fucking alphabet flags every fucking where, but they don't seem to like the American flag that much. Here it is, what the article says. Multiple fans have noticed in a recent Marvel Spider-Man 2 video game that the Cuban flag was hanging outside of mileSMorales' apartment. So basically, this is not a Spider-Man game, it's more like a mileSMorales game. His family is Puerto Rican. Details. One is an island, the other is an island. It's somewhere in Latin America. It doesn't matter. It's the same flag for every single country in Latin America. Isn't that exactly what these fucking morons believe in? Because that's exactly what these fucking morons believe in. Morons believe in. Yeah, they even believe that every single Latin American believes the same exact thing. These are the same people, the exact same people who have never left their gated community, and they depend on Latins to do their dirty work, like, for instance, cleaning their toilets and other things, or serve them food. That's the closest they ever get with a Latino. So we get a mess like this. A Reddit user, the Houseless Turtle, posted a picture of the flag outside of Morales' apartment, which you can see below. The post also claims that there's a Cuban flag inside the apartment as well. Oh well, congratulations. Well, of course, this isn't the first mistake Insomniac has made with their Afro-Latino protagonists, and have been called out for using controversial gender-neutral Spanish in some scenes. Yeah. If you think that one wasn't bad enough, you should check this one out. Marvel Spider-Man 2. Well, Marvel's mileSMorales Spider-Man 2, but your Spanish language to be inclusive. There's a thing in the Latin languages is that the given and an ungiven gendered language, or the word, as in, when you say, when they show, let's see if there's a quick example here to show. Here is an example of what? Generally speaking, the O is generally given to the male and the A generally given to the female. Well, generally, but tends to. But there are certain words that doesn't have a gender, so it varies. But here's an example. An example for a non-Spanish user would be una entomóloga when referring to female entomologist, and un entomólogo for a male entomologist. But generally speaking, when you say entomólogo with an O, sometimes you're referring to it as gender neutral. It works as gender neutral or as a male. The only given gender on a certain word or a definition is on the female version of the word, and that tends to be with an A. Tends to, because there's still some exceptions here and there. So what do the idiots do? They're still trying to shove the goddamn fucking Latinx everywhere else. Here he shared a video. This guy. Oops. Here, this guy shared it on a video. I think I forgot to switch the video when talking about the entomologist, which I mentioned here. But anyway, he shared the video. I don't know if there's a possibility of playing too much, but he uses he replaces the O or A in the word, as you can see here, very tiny here in the under the bar. Entomologue. That's not a word in any fucking language. Especially not Spanish, in which the guy is speaking here. I wonder if the voice translator said something about it, felt uncomfortable, or he's a woke retard who is into this goddamn fucking nonsense. But anyway, checking out some of the comments. Here is one person asking, and someone who knows Spanish was given an example and translating, or which example it should have been. No X or E. Woke crap. Dr. Young. Doctora. Dr. Young. Doctora Young. There's only two genders. So E is the new thing. Yes. It's the new thing. It used to be X. Now it's an E. It's kind of like saying Latin, which reminds me of latrine. And as someone points out here, Latinx, it's like a diarrhea-inducing medicine. That's how bad it is. Here is one example. This is even worse than just using Latinx. Holy crap, I'm not Spanish, but as far as I can tell, stuff like entomologue is not even a word in the Spanish language. It should be entomóloga, since it's referring to a female. Exactly. This retarded nonsense will be gender neutral to try and appease a very tiny little minuscule demographic who cannot be satisfied with themselves, and they need to force their goddamn fucking retarded nonsense onto everybody else. Is definitely ruining language, making things harder to understand, and all of that nonsense. Stop pandering to these people. But before I continue, here is a trailer. Baby, yeah, right. I think that is correct. In Spanish, the words have gender. Doctor, doctora, uno, una, entomólogo, entomóloga. The words they use here don't even exist. This movement tries to equalize gender due to the fact that in Spanish we use masculine as a neutral gender, exactly like Mr. Rowlett here said. The masculine of the word, the male version of the word, is generally the gender neutral. It depends, obviously, in context, etc., but it is the gender neutral. But the people trying to pander with, "That's easy because I'm special. And I'm special and I need other people to treat me as special. Yeah." Go fuck yourself first. Secondly, you're ignorant of the Latin-based languages because it's already gender neutral using the O or the male version of the word, which is technically it's the non-given gender or things like that. And then these people, these literal retards, try then to claim, but that's the colonialists. And here we have a bunch of fucking retards acting as colonialists, trying to change Spanish, Portuguese, Italian, French, and Romanian, all because you fucking morons cannot accept themselves or yourselves. This reminds me of, well, Elder Scrolls Online, in which they went so far gone. It was so far gone, and they went so goddamn fucking retarded in the language or in the dialogue with a little sprout, and they ended up using they them pronouns to refer to this little sprout, which was obviously female because Mother Nature. And it became so confusing that I lost the track. I literally lost the track what they were trying to say or do. Who's they? Who was doing what? I lost the will to actually even comprehend the quest. I just pressed move on. Let's do this quest and get it done with. And then there was I think there was a lesbian couple on the same fucking island. It's on Galen Island, by the way. I just didn't care. I was kind of rooting for the NPC to actually call it quits to Minecraft itself. I didn't even care about anything else. And usually I am the idiot who actually tends to listen to the dialogue and to read it on Elder Scrolls Online. And once I saw how retarded it was with the pronouns, I just lost interest. What were they thinking? All this for piece of goddamn fucking less than 1% of 1% of the demographic who cannot accept themselves. The same idiots that say, well, we are definitely not going to make it a criminal to misgender us. That's just conspiracy theories. Give it a couple of years and here we are. Fuck me. And then, well, we have other developers doing the exact same thing to try to appease this goddamn fucking demographic. Here we have Niche Gamer again. Tekken 8 replaces avatar gender with motion. And in the end, we'll still have Type A, Type B. Apparently, it's how you move, how the character moves, which is gender locked. A more feminine move or a more masculine move? Oh, for the love of God. These people are so fucking retarded that they actually even failed in a fucking biology class. These people need to return to actually to a school. To a fucking school. To learn biology again. This is why I'm so against this. No one left behind. These idiots should have been left behind in school and perpetually retaking the 3rd grade or 4th grade or whatever. Fuck. Here we have the retards at Polygon. This is what happens when you try to pander to these idiots. Here it is. Spider-Man isn't the cop anymore. Who? Peter Parker? I don't think Peter Parker was a cop. So I don't think he was ever a cop. Not his father, not his uncle, or aunt, or mother. Huh. Anyway, let's read the title. Spider-Man isn't a cop anymore, he's a firefighter! Oh, right. They're talking about the other guy who pretends to be Spider-Man, mileSMorales. The other guy, whose father was a cop. The other guy. That's just dandy. What the fuck is... This is what happens when you try to pander to these fucking people. You fucking morons. There's a multiple quests in which it goes really retarded. Here is one where they glorify vandalism. Doesn't make... they don't even try to allude of it being wrong. Here you are. Here's what the guy said. In one of the Miles side missions, you play as a black deaf girl, because why not? The mission has muted audio for the effect. Of course it does. Who sprays graffiti on random walls? I'm sorry, but I thought I was playing Spider-Man game. This is, well, gay. I have to agree. And here it is at triggered nobody. Who got very triggered. Here's what she said. I need to verify. Is it a she or a they, them? Oh. It's a he. And now I realize something. Even the colors. It's a pan, he, him. Has pronouns on the bio. Oh, yeah. And as you can see, the color on the thingy that is being painted. White, yellow, blue, pink. The same color that he has it on there. But anyway. To make a point of how retarded these far leftists are, how racist these people are, and how fucking anti-Semitic they are, here's a reply. I'm muting this now for my own sake. But while you're here, please do check this out. And the guy supports. Allegedly. Allegedly. God damn it. Here we are. Fucking mess. That. Alright, on that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night, and remember, piss off, YouTube. Fucking piss off.